This is a take the microphone off of the stand kind of bit. Sometimes I look at what I'm doing and I can't figure out if I should kill myself or scroll Reddit for another hour. Oh well. That sounds like something someone around my age would say. In a memesy, self-deprecating. These vines stopped me from ending it all. But did they though? And if they did, with Vine dead, why aren't you dead? Vine's been gone for like 2 years now. I never heard of the great Vine-a-side of 2017. Maybe he stayed alive for some other reason. Possibly to eat. I don't know. I just see a lot of fucking fat people in my day-to-day. Eat your feelings. That'll fix it. Then you can go to RedTube and earn some side cash under the BBW tab, because Fat and Unlovable wasn't an appealing headline. I've seen Fat and Beautiful, okay? Just never on YouPorn. Go to Pornhub. There are fewer pop-ups. Bet you didn't expect that advice. Pornhub, it's a wank, but I still have some self-respect. Anyway, I never really identified with any particular group, so I'm gonna neglect bitching and moaning about my generation, because I was a social outcast who spent most of my time home alone. I consider fictional characters to be more of an integral part to my personal development than other human beings. Human beings. Cortana may never love me, but she was there to look out when Flood broke down a door. All I'm saying is that an artificial character from a video game 20 years ago had my back more than any of you motherfuckers. So to this day, I can't figure out what people really want from me, which is why if you ever meet me in real life, you might discover I'm really easygoing, which is code for giving you whatever the fuck you want, because I'm performing for you. You aren't actually meeting the real me, if there is such a thing. I'm always checking myself to make sure that I appear on the outside to be stable, because on the inside, I'm a very dispassionate and angry person, and I want to tell you I don't care about a third of what you're saying. You might be a very nice individual, but most likely, you kind of annoy me. I really can't help it. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes, and after that, it becomes grating, like a car alarm outside of my apartment. It's not the end of the world, but I'd appreciate it if you just shut the fuck up. But I digress, because all I do is digress, because my whole life is one giant fucking digression. From one topic to another, I can't seem to keep my head straight for a second. Frankly, what does it matter? Because if I get hard, frankly, it doesn't matter. Because, and frankly, it doesn't matter. Words is hard. See where I'm going anyway. That's not what's in the script. I'm just really bad at reading. Words is hard. But really, what does it matter? Because if it was worth what I was saying, I'd get where I was going, right? Age. That's what I was talking about. God damn it, we made it back to the fucking point. I don't really identify with other people around my age. The only thing we possibly have in common is that I can remember a time before 9/11, and also I grew up with the internet. Remember the screams of dial-up? Be thankful for cable internet that we don't have to listen to the chalkboard grinding sounds of your computer screaming like a thorny tentacle is blistering its way up its skirt to penetrate its soft pink internet taint. So anyway, we all remember that, but that's hardly something to build an entire relationship on. Just 9/11 in my computer's rape noise. We'll always have that. I wanted to talk about depression, and I'm not going to handle it well or sensitively. And if you want that, you can go to another video and listen to people talk about this with grace and nuance and tell you about how fucking special you are. That's not why I'm here. You guys don't come to this video to listen to me talk about things well. I'm just here to complain because I see a problem. It's my video and I make the rules. Honestly, I'm not even sure that this is a video. I don't even know what the fuck this is. I have a problem. I'm a depressed person. No shit! I'm depressed for a lot of reasons, and mostly because I look at my life and I see a lot of good things behind me. I'm depressed. I'm a depression. I see friends I wish I hadn't lost. I see fun times playing games that fucking suck in modernity. Fucking Halo 6, or whatever bullshit subtitle they're going with now. You knew I was gonna fucking get to it. You know you can't escape me, motherfucker. Nuh-uh, you can't walk away. Get back. Back, boy. Boy. More on Halo 6 another day, because otherwise I'll be here like fucking hours. Halo 6 will never be Halo Combat Evolved to me. Nothing ever will. The Daily Show will never be funnier than when Jon Stewart ran it, even though I like Trevor Noah. The YouTube platform I fell in love with released a rewind video that longtime enjoyers of the platform and internet trolls like myself have thoroughly made fun of because, frankly, what the fuck was that? And who the fuck are most of these people? Why is the target demographic of YouTube 10 years old? But it's not even that bad. It's because we remember a YouTube that was very good. Okay, so here's the point of this video. If I ever have a point, which I'm not even sure. I am a compilation of thoughts and memories. Those thoughts come from those memories. But every time a thought comes to mind, the memory attached to it makes me tired. It makes me sad. I lament. Because all I see around me is less appealing than yesterday, and then I get mad because something killed my yesterday, and I can't share my yesterday with someone else's tomorrow. I can't get past the fact that everything from the environment I live in to the media I try to distract myself with is shittier than when I was a kid and getting progressively shittier. And there's nothing I can do to stop the decline of everything I remember and of all the memories attached to it. I like being on the outside. The things I like are on the outside, and it's why I'm terrified whenever something I like from the outside becomes popular, because I know the future content around that thing I loved will be worse for trying to appeal to a larger and stupider audience. Because most of you like stupid shit, and you make my shit become really lame in a hurry. So with nothing to look forward to in the areas I love, I get depressed. Thank fucking Jesus that Marvel movies aren't utter shit yet, because I like about 1/3 of those. But when those fail me, that'll be another thing I get to look back on and go, fuck, that used to not suck dick. There's too much shit sucking too much dick. And not even in a good way. Not even like good dick sucking. This is like toothy. There aren't enough good distractions from the fact that the world is full of a bunch of lame cocksuckers doing everything they can to make me lose any hope in an optimistic outcome. I am an optimist, and don't let the bitching confuse you. I don't consider myself a pessimist because the group of people that do are just a bunch of unthinking and bland contrarians who think that they're smart because they watch Rick and Morty, and that being the opposite of convention means that they have a brain when they're subject to the other side of the marketing dollar that's plaguing their minds with all the fuck the system shit that they eat up like they're gonna seize the means of production and not live in an apartment with like 3 other people. They're a delusional bunch of self-aggrandizing masturbators, obsessed with how cool they are for not caring, because not caring is the only visage they could conjure up that's immune from all criticism. But I see you there, you little fucking weasel, and I know that you care. And fuck you for lying to yourself, and double fuck you for making Rick and Morty suck too. Because Rick and Morty is one of those shows where it seems like the audience feedback loop really hit the creators in an effort to appease their audience. And then they ended up making the show cater to the lowest common denominator. Smart for business, but bad for my enjoyment. Fingers crossed that the next season will be less fucking boring. Put a pin in it! And there's debt to talk about, and no, I'm not going to go on a tangent about how fucked myself and basically every one of my peers are fucked by the financial states around us, because this is already going to be a really long video, and I've already bookmarked like 3 things for future videos, so I can talk about that later. But just know that I'm financially fucked, and we're almost all financially fucked. And if you think that you aren't financially fucked, I dare you to quit your job today. And if you can afford to just do that, what the fuck are you doing watching my video? You're like crazy far out of my demographic. The bots that put you here failed their fucking job. How did you find this? But you know what is a comforting thought? Actually, I think I'll skip this whole part. So thank you for watching this bitching. I think I'll revisit some things I talked about here in more detail, but I just needed a launching off point. I plan on releasing more, hopefully shorter videos with better organized ideas, but again, I tend to digress, so that's going to be a thing. This is it, guys. I'm trying to kick off my YouTube channel, and it's weird because Machinima is an undead outlet, and I'm trying something newish. It's weird. And again, I find myself looking back at the good old days of Machinima, and then feeling sad that it's gone and angry that it was murdered by poor community management. But really, there's nothing I can do but move on, and I promise you, I won't go without kicking and screaming the whole way. So stay tuned for that. Catch you later.